and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my low-waste grocery haul. Now, I did a video just like this on my main channel, Elizabeth Grace, and it received a lot of positive feedback, and I know that a lot of you who are subscribed to me over there are also subscribed to this channel, and because I plan on making the main focus of this channel more about plant-based eating, low-waste living, gardening, all that kind of stuff, I wanted to continue with the low-waste grocery hauls and share them on this channel. For me, living a zero-waste / low-waste lifestyle is very important. I take pride in trying to be a conscious consumer. As someone who is trying to share that kind of lifestyle with other people, I want to make sure that I am sharing an attainable lifestyle. So a lot of zero wasters, either on Instagram or on YouTube, have been doing this for a long time, and they're at a very advanced level, or they're at sort of a level where they have a lot of money to spend on this lifestyle. So a lot of what I do is very attainable for the everyday person, the person who is busy, the person who doesn't have access to bulk stores, which I personally don't. The closest bulk store to me is about an hour, at least an hour away, and while that is definitely attainable and I do frequent them, I go about once a month, and I can't get all my groceries from there. So I try to do my best. I get what I use the most from those bulk stores, but even then I do have to do a majority of my grocery shopping at a conventional grocery store that is local to me. So I don't have a perfectly zero waste grocery haul at the end of every trip, and I want to share that with you. I want to share with you kind of my tips and tricks on how to shop a conventional store low waste, on what products I looked for, what kind of packaging I look for, and to use your reusable produce bags and your reusable grocery bags. I know I personally enjoy watching these types of videos, so I hope that you do as well. And with all of that out of the way, let's just get into my grocery haul for this week. So this is an overview of this week's grocery haul. This is just a realistic, low-waste grocery shopping at a regular grocery store without access to a bulk store. And I'm going to kind of show you how you guys can achieve the same. So starting here in the front, I have two sort of specialty items that I don't normally purchase on an everyday occasion, and that is this instant yeast. Now I'm going to be experimenting with making my own bread, so I didn't get a lot of yeast because I also want to experiment with using a sourdough starter, because you can obviously avoid having to use these little plastic packets, but I have a couple of different recipes that I'm going to be experimenting with, so a few called for yeast, a few are sourdough recipes. Gonna test them out, see which I like better. So the next item is this Cayenne Pepper. Really love the Simply Organic spice containers, and because they're glass and their lids are metal. I also really love these jars because I tend to buy spices from this bulk spice store whenever I run out. So I will just refill these, and then I don't need to get new spice jars. They're already labeled for me and everything. If you have access to a spice store, I highly recommend just filling little glass spice jars. Up next, we have some jam. Jam is really easy to find in glass. It's almost always packaged in glass, and I really love this particular brand. Like I mentioned in my how to remove labels from glass jars video, I tend to shop for my products with the purpose of reusing the containers that they come in. Then we move on to some tofu. Now there is one place that I've been able to find package-free tofu. Unfortunately, that place is about an hour and 20 minutes away from my house, so I don't go there often. We eat a lot of tofu in this house. It was in my last grocery haul as well, and I really like it. It's versatile, it's high in protein, but unfortunately it always comes packaged in plastic. Then we get to some of my produce items. I picked up 2 bulbs of garlic. Then we've got some peppers. I've got 1 poblano pepper and 2 red bell peppers. Those are for some recipes for this week. A red onion. Really love red onion. I use it in a lot of different recipes. Then I've got some Pillsbury biscuits. I don't really mind buying these because there's no plastic involved. It's just paper, cardboard, and the little metal ends. I find that this isn't too bad of a thing if you're opting for this. Obviously, you can make your own biscuits, but sometimes we don't have time for that. Then I just picked up 3 limes. This was the only one that had a sticker on it for some reason. Then I picked up some Gardein Beefless ground. This again comes packaged in plastic. We really like the Gardein products. Whenever I can, I opt to get them at BJ's though, because our BJ's sells them in a bulk size. So you get a lot more, and they come packaged in cardboard boxes as well. So I really like to opt for those. However, they don't sell every Gardein product that way, and the Beefless ground is one thing that they don't sell like that. So again, it's something that I do have to purchase in plastic if we want to eat it. Then I got 2 packages of this rice-a-roni Spanish rice. This particular rice is actually just loose in the box though, so it's just cardboard, which I love. And you can easily tell by just giving it a little shake. You can tell and you can kind of feel it move around if it's just loose in there and there's no plastic involved. Then we've got some pasta again. Bought pasta in my last grocery haul. Pasta is a staple for us, and I just got 3 different kinds. Then I got some extra virgin olive oil. I got this one because it was $5 off. I really shop on a budget, so while also trying to shop low waste, I shop on a budget. So a lot of times I opt for brands based on whether or not they're on sale. So this one was on sale, and we needed some olive oil, again packaged in glass, and no plastic lid either, which was nice. Then I've got some orange juice. I would love to be able to do the fresh squeezed stuff every day, but we don't live in an area where oranges are freely available. But if you have an orange tree, fresh squeezed is obviously going to be better. We don't consume orange juice all that much, so I really only go through one of these about every month. Next we've got some kale. I actually have a recipe that utilizes the stems of the kale and that I'm going to be testing out, and if it goes well, I will probably share it on this channel. Then we've got my bread that you saw last time. Just picked up another loaf of this for the week. Go through one of these about every 2 to 3 weeks, just depending on how much bread I've been eating. Then I bought some flour tortillas, and I opted for this one because it came with a lot in the package. So whenever I have to buy something packaged in plastic, I try to find the biggest size available, and that's kind of one of my tricks on how to avoid packaging, because the normal sizes are about 1/3 of this, so you would have to buy 3 plastic packages to make up for this one size. The last item we have over here in my little reusable produce bag, and that is 2 leeks. Leeks are coming in season, and that is another way that you can reduce your waste and your overall carbon footprint, is by purchasing produce that is in season. By purchasing produce that is either local, in season, or both, because then it doesn't have to travel as far as a distance to get to you if it is grown locally and it's grown in season. And you guys asked me to include a total because last time I did not, so I purchased all of this food that you see here for $50. $50 is our weekly grocery budget, and we've been sticking to it for a while now, and it does us well. It takes a little bit of planning. It takes some effort on my part on looking up what the sales are going to be and sticking to things that are mainly on sale. I don't always get to buy everything that I would like to eat, but if you're also on a budget, you probably understand. And of course, I packaged everything up and took it home in my reusable tote bags. I have 3 of them right here. I will link to these ones down below because they're really sturdy and I've had them for years, and just another way to avoid plastic at the grocery store. But that's going to be it for this video. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when I post a new video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.